I'm getting that itch again. I'm ready to move on to other projects already. This is exactly what happened with the Grand Castle. I was like, let's start on this project. Never mind, let's go work on this. I don't know how long I can restrain myself. So, plans for this episode. First, we need to finish up this building, which connects to the clock tower. I don't know if I'm going to have it connect to the clock tower anymore because it's not symmetrical and everything. But I want that building finished, and then we can move on to finishing up the whole kind of area around here. Because if you guys remember, around this area, once all the buildings and everything surrounding it were complete, we made this look really nice with all the extra details and stuff surrounding this place. And once all the buildings in this little square are finished, we can actually do that along here. As for what's going on between the buildings here, not sure. Might do like a little gardening area like over there, but I don't want to kind of overdo it, so who knows, honestly. Then maybe work on these two buildings or those ones over there. But I think I might also want to start work on the castle over there. You see, the problem is I feel like I really need to have this castle finished before I move on to other projects, because I'm in desperate need of like bulk storage in somewhere. I need a place that's actually my home so that I can store all the shulker boxes that are unrendered down there. There is a block missing under that shulker box, but whatever. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of a mess over here, and that needs to be fixed at some point. So I want to have like my base finished so that I can at least find some areas to store all this stuff and just, you know, so I'm not just living out in the open in an unfinished plaza of the city, you know? I want to get started on the Ruined Kingdom, because if I finish the Ruined Kingdom, then I can move on to the Frozen Fortress. And if I can, like, finish up the Frozen Fortress and add all the extra details I want to add, then I can move on to adding all the extra details to the Wither Volcano. So, what do I even do? What I should do is sort out all of this junk that's just laying here. I mean, look at this. I believe this is what is referred to as a chest monster. Oh my god, I've had stone here this whole time. I've been thinking I was running out of stone for so long, but I have some right... Ugh. There's sand in... Oh my god. This is just awful. Why do I have a whole shulker box dedicated to this? This is the issue. Like, I can combine so many of these together, but I just don't because I'm lazy. This one's just empty. Ooh, wait, look at this. Oh, look at this. We've got fully oxidizing copper. Oh, actually, quite a bit of it's fully oxidized. Even up here as well. Over here. That's another thing we should do. We should probably get more copper in this episode because I want to use copper again. Which I've noticed a trend in my videos where I put out plans at the beginning of the episode and then I never finish those plans. But today is going to be the day. Today is the day we finish all the plans I've marked out. Which, to clarify, are finish this building and finish the areas around it with like the paths and stuff. Start on the castle and get some copper. We're going to do all of that today. And if we don't, I was going to make a deal with you guys saying like I'd shave my head or something, but I would... I'm most likely not going to finish it, so I'm not even going to risk it at all. I think I'm going to get to work on this building back here, this kind of big one. I don't know exactly what I have planned for this, but we have this little sticky out bit thing, and then we have like a connecting thing to the clock tower. So there's potential for something interesting with this building. Maybe that's actually how you get up to the clock tower. Maybe there's like a staircase here, and then you can connect to the clock tower through there. Although I might change it up because it doesn't connect properly anymore because of how I changed the clock tower. But I guess we'll see what I can do with it. So let's get into a time lapse here. Okay, this one might just be my favorite building yet. I just really like this one a lot. I didn't end up connecting it to the tower because it just doesn't work with how this building is laid out. And I guess some areas like up there are still unfinished, and I should probably fix it. But I mean, I really do like this one. This one just, I think it works really well. So obviously we have the calcite as well. Calcite goes, I think that's what this is. Right? Yeah, calcite. The calcite just goes really well with the deep slate. And I just think it really works well with the style. And when I was looking up inspiration and like deep slate buildings, I saw that used a lot, and I thought it worked really well, so I went with it. And I think it just works well with this small kind of roof thing, kind of like the straight up, you know, with just stairs. And then we have the 2 tall one, and then we go back and, like, on this side, back to the 1 tall. And then as well with this tower design, I made this little thing for the part that was kind of sticking out, if you remember I said. And then I decided to build a tower on it, and I think it works pretty well. I think this might be my favorite one. And it's really starting to fill up the space nicely around here. Because that's kind of the thing it's felt weird, and everything's felt kind of strange around here. Because it's all like, you can just see the sky behind everything, right? And I don't want that. I want everything to just be building and building and building. Like, from here, I don't want to be able to see the sky, you know? I want to see buildings back there in the distance. And I think this really helps to kind of crowd things and just kind of, I don't know, cover more ground, I guess is the word for it. So now we can finally finish up the whole block and like the street and stuff, pretty that up to make the city feel more lively and just complete in general. And for this area, I didn't know what to do with this kind of in-between stuff, but I think down here we should make like the way up to the watchtower. Maybe the watchtower, the clock tower. So maybe we put in doors down here, and that's how you get up. And then we can make like this a little balcony where they can come out onto, you know. Or we could have a staircase back here that leads up to the platform there. And then what I was thinking is we do continue like the stoniness of this area, but we have like a tree right here in the middle. Maybe like a custom oak tree, a small one. Although I'm not really good with custom trees, so I don't know how that would work. This lag is just great. Ah, what is causing that? What is the button again? When I cross over into this chunk, I lag severely. That's just great, isn't it? Oh! Where is he? Drip leaf, drip leaf! God damn it, bro. You guys never have drip leaf. I haven't even put a door on this house yet, really. You know, I should probably start doing interiors as well. This is just wonderful. Playing right on the edge of the most annoying chunk border in my world. Still just kind of cleaning up the sides here and fixing up all of this mess. Because it's not very pretty and everything, you know, but it's coming along. So you can come down from here. That needs to be fixed. So you can come down from here into this little plaza area, and then you can come up here. I need to fix this part still. There we go. There's the entrance to the clock tower, which has no interior. So I'm thinking like there we do a tree of some kind. Maybe that could work. I don't think it's really big enough to do like a custom tree, you know? It'll have to be small, that's for sure. I'm worried it'll be too crowded where I'm trying to make this, but I'll try, okay? I'll try. This is gonna be a real challenge for me, because like the only kind of custom oak tree I've made was quite a while ago, and it was not good. So I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff, I suppose. Like, I don't know what looks good and what doesn't, because, like, I don't ever do this stuff. And I can't really get a good look as to if it's cool looking or not, because, you know, there's kind of a whole bunch of shit in the way. This is the dumbest looking thing I think I've ever seen in my life. What a tree this is. It is pretty hard to see, but I don't think I like it. Like, if we come down here, and we come in from, like, this angle, it just looks kind of fucking stupid. Underneath it actually looks pretty good, you know? Kind of. But from the other angles, it just doesn't look right. Like, look at that. That looks fucking stupid. I think part of the issue is that there's just not enough room for this kind of tree here, you know? Yep, I'm tearing it down. Not good. Let me try something a bit different this time. Let me try, like, a skinny oak tree. Something like this. I'm just trying something else, something kind of similar to the custom trees I'm used to, like the skinny, short ones, you know, like that. I think I'll just do kind of like what I just had there, something similar. Because other than that, I'm really not that good at it. Like, that doesn't look half bad. I mean, it's okay. I think that kind of works. It fills up the space in this alley a bit. So I'm kind of just adding the small little touches with like the banners, the lanterns, and then I have this little crack in the ground where the water for the tree is there. And then I have this thing here, which will say Oaken Alley for the oak tree in the center there. And then we'll do the same thing here. We'll have it hanging over the stairs. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then we'll do this. That's not what I meant to do. Gotta get the glow dye for it as well. And the street above will be RB Lane. Sure, this is RB Lane right here. Then this street will be Ordon Road. Sure. I wonder who's getting these references. Then this is kind of a main road. This will be... Ooh, I got it. Gerald Street. I wonder who that's named after. I mean, it is the street that has the Church of Gerald on it. So it makes sense that this is Gerald Street. One thing I should start doing as well is... That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, my texture pack gets rid of the coal at the bottom, as you could see. So I can put, like, firewood like this, see? Yeah, that's nice. And maybe we have, like, one in the corner here. And then this alley is complete as well, so we can do the design work for this. I guess this one is too, because it's the cliffs on this side. There's not going to be a building. So we've got a couple more alleys to design. This road is still feeling a bit empty to me. Like, I feel like it needs some more. So I'm not entirely sure what to do here, but I want to kind of leave some room on, like, some of the main roads for, like, a wagon to fit through, you know? But at the same time, I really want to have it feel crowded. But maybe I leave that for the smaller alleys like this. I want to add chimneys to some buildings as well, because I really want to have, like, some smokestacks coming out over the city, you know? Coming down from this angle, it is pretty cool, though, flying through here. I mean, this road's kind of finished. It's just, I feel like there's something missing from the center. Like, it feels too empty. I think it's fine for now, though. So we have RB Lane here, and then up there is Gerald Street. And then you can come down to the Oaken Alley, or back up to the RB Lane from here. And then this leads to Gerald Street, which is unfinished as of now. Or you can come this way, down to Orden Street. I just love these little alleys like this. Like this is probably my favorite spot in the city so far. Because it feels all complete all around you. Because there's no, like, visible points between buildings or anything. And there's this nice tree in the way and everything. And it's crowded and just, it feels awesome. So I think now I'm going to do a quick time lapse of me building up the gatehouse to this castle, which is these two towers and the stuff in between. I've designed it in my creative world. I should have all of the supplies needed for it. I tried to design the bridge that's going to go between the two as well, but I was trying for a while and I can't get anything that looks right. So I might connect the land or something. Like I might connect the two islands somehow, because it really was not looking good. And I think because of the size and, like, the positioning and the kind of, you have to go up, you know, I just think it might not work that well. So for now, I'm going to ignore the bridge and just start on the castle. So here we go with another time lapse. Okay, so you'll notice I left this gap in the middle with the cliffs, and I didn't bring them across. So I don't exactly know what I'm doing there. So I just kind of left it open. The bridge will probably take up the space anyways, so... Hi? What in the hell? I've never seen a Pillager Patrol on this island before. I'm not even kidding. How did you guys spawn? They're not supposed to spawn in mushroom biomes. That's literally the first time I've seen one on this island. That is crazy. It must have been when I was working on the cliffs. I must have been, like, just outside of the range of the mushroom biome. But how do I think about this? So last night when I first designed this thing, I thought it was amazing. I was like, this is such a good start to this castle. I love it, and it just was really nice to me. But now that it's the next day and I've built it up in the hardcore world, I'm not as sure anymore. Not because I think it's bad or anything. I think it generally is okay. I think it's good, but I just don't know if it's exactly what I'm looking for with this and what I want with this castle. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know if this is what I want for the castle. Because this is going to establish the kind of style that goes for the whole castle, and I'm just not sure about it. I think the sides need some work, because I think just the style that I go with this kind of castle, it happened at the Grand Castle, which is now the Ruined Kingdom. It just, something about the style I've gone for them does not feel right. With the Grand Castle, it wasn't like so much because I didn't have like a specific idea as to what I wanted the castle to be like. But for this one and the kind of layout and look of it that I have in my mind, I don't think this style works with it. So I think I'm going to have to change it up, mainly along like the sides there of the actual towers. I like the in-between part, and I'm not sure about the tops of the towers because I just don't know if the calcite and the little bit of quartz works with it, you know? Like, I just don't know if I like the calcite being a part of this block palette. So I'll have to decide on that. But I think I'm going to maybe try and edit these a bit in my creative world and just see what I can come up with and see if I can find something better. Alright, so I've been messing around in my creative world, and I think I've come up with a good design change for this tower here. For both of them. So I'm going to change up this side, and then we can compare the two. I've already seen both of them, and I'm leaning towards this new design, so this is probably going to be the one we go with. And once I, finish the redesign here, I'll explain my thought process for why I want to switch it to something which might not immediately seem better. This new design also makes use of some new 1.17 blocks, so that's a plus. I believe I do have some of this new block around here somewhere. Uh-oh, maybe I don't. I thought it would be in here. Oh no. Please. Please, no. I have some, let's go. Oh my god, yes. Thank god. That should be enough for both towers. So we're kind of doing like a basic gradient for the base walls here, as you can see. From tough to cobble to andesite and then stone. And I think this gradient works pretty well. The tough might be a bit of a contrast. It might be a bit too dark for the cobblestone, but I think it'll work. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Alright, so there's the base of the tower, right there. And I'm going to work on it, obviously, as a, whoa, relax, it's not done, So here we go, that's the first bit we have. We have, like, the little arrow, the places, like, the slits where you can shoot arrows out of, you know. And actually, I think that's it. I think that's it right there for the tower here. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, wait, no, there's a couple more details I want to add. I just want to put some fence gates up here real quick. And that's it, I think. And yeah, I think I'm going to go with the one on the left here. And I'll explain why. At first glance, this might seem like a better design. And to me, it is. But really, I think overall, the one on the left is better. I've always kind of had this idea in my mind that, like, more complex designs with just blocks punching out everywhere, you know, stuff like this, where it's just all kinds of stuff sticking out from the building. You don't want to have too much of the same block in one spot, and I've always kind of had that mentality for just ages, and as I've been, like, looking at inspiration in other castles that people have made, I kind of realized that that's what brings my castles down from being like what I want them to be. And just on its own, this might look a little bit worse, this one on the right, and it might not be as cool. But I think with the whole castle implemented, it'll just be a lot better. It won't be so hard on the eyes. And I honestly think that's why the Sacred Isle was a better castle than the ones like the Frozen Fortress and the Wither Volcano Castle, because it was all quartz and nether brick, so there wasn't like a whole bunch of other blocks I could use that were much different. So I think I'm gonna go with this. Obviously there's a stone brick, I should fix the stone brick, but overall I think this is better. So I'm gonna replicate this to the other side now. And there we go. It's replicated onto both sides now. And I realized that I should probably switch the arch thing in the middle to match the gradient. So there should be cobblestone here and then a bit more andesite, you know. But I'm not going to do that now because I don't have the time. Right now it is 2:30 on a Friday, the Friday that this video goes live. And tomorrow is Minecraft Live. And I want to film my reaction to that and upload that on the same day. So I could have done the copper quest like I said I would do. But if I get this out today, if the video renders and uploads fast enough, you guys will get this on Friday. But if I can't get it out by 5 p.m., then you guys won't see it until Sunday. Because again, I want to film my reaction to Minecraft Live and upload that, you know? So you guys are going to get a back-to-back upload day no matter what. Granted, one of them is not going to be hardcore, and unless something happens with Minecraft Live to where I don't want to upload the reaction, you might not get it, or it might take too long to where it'll be delayed again. But overall, I don't want to spend like a whole bunch more episodes working on the city. I think I'm going to turn my focus more to the castle in the next few episodes than I am the city. I want to finish up this side of the city, like these buildings and everything to the left of it, before I move on to some other projects, and probably this little patch of greenery as well. And then the other side of the city, about here, is probably where I'll stop these style of buildings. And because I mentioned this earlier, quite a few episodes ago, and I even got a comment suggesting it, that side of the island should be for poorer buildings. Yes, that was the plan. I just haven't known what I'm going to do exactly over there, but that's the general plan. But I don't know how much more of the city I want to work on before moving on to the ruined kingdom. What I am sure of, though, is that the castle should be probably complete before I move on. So, for the most part, we'll probably just work on the city alongside the castle until the castle's complete, and then we'll take a break from Spawn City and move on to other stuff. But I'm going to leave this episode here, so thank you all for watching this episode of Minecraft Hardcore. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like to let me know, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from the series and content similar to this. See you guys next time.